Yesterday the Commissioner, today his deputy. A short time ago, Assistant Commissioner John Yates on the right announced his decision to resign after being suspended and follow his boss Sir Paul Stevenson out of New Scotland Yard. Sir Paul resigned after being criticised for hiring a former News of the World executive as a PR advisor. London Mayor Boris Johnson said as the fallout from the phone hacking scandal spread, the position of both men became untenable.
I was disappointed that we weren't told about the contract with the News of the World guy, and I made my views known, and I think it became clear to Sir Paul and indeed to John Yates that the concatenation of issues and questions and circumstances is going to make it very difficult for them to continue to do their jobs in the way that they wanted.
In his resignation speech, Sir Paul mentioned Andy Coulson, the former News of the World editor who became the Prime Minister's PR advisor. That pointed reference to Mr Coulson seemed to suggest the Commissioner felt the Prime Minister's relationships were at least as problematic as his. On a visit to South Africa, Mr Cameron responded.
The situation in the Metropolitan Police Service is really quite different to the situation in government, not least because the issues that the Metropolitan Police Service are looking at and the issues around them have had a direct bearing on public confidence into the police inquiry, into the News of the World and indeed to the police themselves.
Regardless, that investigation has gathered pace with major arrests in the last fortnight. Andy Coulson was questioned 10 days ago in connection with payments to police for information. Neil Wallace was held at a London police station last week. And yesterday, Rebecca Brooks, the former News International chief executive, spent 12 hours with police. This lunchtime, her lawyer made a statement.
She is not guilty of any criminal offence. The position of the Metropolitan Police is less easy to understand. Despite arresting her yesterday and conducting an interview process lasting 9 hours, they put no allegations to her and showed her no documents connecting her with any crime.
I phoned you on Sunday.
Sources close to John Yates have complained that trial by media is casting careers aside at whim. Pressure on the police is matched by pressure on News International. Rupert Murdoch's car was surrounded again this morning, and tomorrow he will appear, along with his son James and Rebecca Brooks, before MPs. But now many are wondering just how far and how high will the toxic fallout from the phone hacking scandal go. Ben Ando, BBC News.